Welcome back to One Comic Book a Day, where we're covering Superman 45 and the final story, The Case of the Living Trophies, which is more of a Batman title if you throw case in there. But this story has the audacity to be fantastic, like just out of nowhere. It's ridiculous in a Golden Age story and absolutely wacky like a Silver Age story. While also just kind of being a basic Mr. Mixie story, though Mr. Mixie's is not the threat. So this story begins with the not usual, it happens from time to time. Superman's acting strange and we don't know why, because we're going to flashback and reveal that he's actually up to something. Well, what is happening is this Invader, I'm going to call him. He doesn't get a name. He's this alien from a different dimension, like Mr. Mixie's, but he's tall, and he is taking famous people from around the world, basically kidnapping them. He even takes Lois at one point, as she's at the Miss Metropolis pageant. She gets asked why she's not competing, because she's pretty enough. She says she'd rather be the brainy type, which is the most character we've gotten from Lois in maybe over 20 to 30 issues. Though it's not great character work. So it grabs Lois, so Superman has to up his game to be taken. Wait, Superman wasn't already famous enough to be taken? So Superman and this Invader get into a fight, like an actual fight. It's not just Superman punching someone and them going, ugh. No, it's an actual fight. Superman at one point punches him out of the sky and he hits the ground to create a crater like it's freaking Dragon Ball Z. We haven't had an actual fight for him like this in this entire Golden Age. So an actual fight challenge, which he doesn't always need, but if you're going to have him fight, why not go big with it? And they did. Eventually this fight ends with him being knocked out. Superman is faking it so he can be taken to the rest of them. So he gets taken to a different dimension where this alien is a collector. Hey, well, there are collector villains in the Golden Age, but this is very much more of a Silver Age motive. Like, we get the Collector at Marvel at that time. So he's using this gas and putting people in, like, cases, frozen, to be displayed to these other aliens. So he does it to Superman, but Superman is awake for it. And then Superman, to get out, does the most Golden Age thing he can do. He makes up a superpower out of nowhere he's not going to use again. So now he has telepathic control. Oh my god, why? That's the most random thing. Well, it's not the most random thing for Superman, but it just doesn't feel very Superman, does it? He's able to make the alien accidentally free him, but the alien doesn't remember that he has freed him. So the Invader has freed him, and Superman brings back another Golden Age ability that I thought would never show up again, but it's even more powerful. He can contort his face. There's the story I complained about long ago about him being able to contort his face to look like any face. And why he would have that, and why he wouldn't constantly be using that instead of just the glasses disguise. Well, now he can contort his whole body, but it goes even further. He changes the color of his skin. So yes, Superman is a shapeshifter for this issue. Never again. Possibly again, but I mean, he does turn into a lion. There's a lot of wackier stuff in the 50s, but he actually is able to change his body for this issue. Here he's able to trick the Invader, just like in a Mr. Mixie story. Like I said, it's basically a Mr. Mixie story. They went to a different dimension to show how the thing works, and then he gets encased. So Superman frees everyone, and then the aliens are starting to come to attack him, and he's able to bring everyone home. I just didn't expect this big and beautiful craziness in this Golden Age Superman story. A lot of these stories are so low-key with very little action to anything happening in them that I'm just floored with this. So absolutely read Superman 45. It had 2 out of 3 pretty interesting stories. One of them just absolutely, like, why aren't more Golden Age stories like this? If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, hit the bell icon to get notifications when a new video is up. I do this Monday through Friday, but Fridays is Bat Friday, where I cover a Batman story in either Detective Comics or Batman. And until next time, let's ponder the question, whatever did happen to the Man of Tomorrow. And if they free the Invader, because they have to end up freeing the Invader, the other aliens were running into the museum at the time, so why doesn't the Invader ever come back? Okay, have a great day.